Hare Krishna. Kuverātmajau baddha-mūrtyaiva yadvat tvayā mocitau bhakti-bhājau kṛtau tathā prema-bhaktiṁ svakāṁ prayaccha mokṣe graho Damodareha. In the 7th verse of Satyavrata Muni's Damodarastakam, he's giving an example of the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvara, who were cursed to stand as trees and eventually liberated by Lord Krishna. After performing his Damodara Damabandhan Leela, the Lord crawled over to the twin Arjun trees that these two brothers were cursed by Narada Muni to become, and he liberated them by pulling down the two trees. Then the two boys came out of the trees, demigods in their demigod forms, shining golden forms. According to the local children, Krishna himself pulled down the trees, and two shining men came out and started talking to Krishna. That's all they knew. But we know the backstory, that they were cursed because of their offense to Narada Muni. But anytime a great soul like Narada Muni curses, it's really a benediction. And so they actually were given the benediction by Krishna that they would have the Lord's darshan. So here he says, kuverātmajau baddha-mūrtyaiva yadvat tvayā mocitau. In the last verse, we heard Satyavrata Muni asking the Lord to be kind on him, as fallen as he was, and reminding the Lord that he was not only very capable, but very much inclined to give mercy to such fallen souls. And just in case that wasn't persuasive enough, in this verse, he gives the Lord an example, specific example from recent history in the Damodar pastime itself, of these two brothers, of how the Lord delivered them. Tvayā mocitau. Tvayā mocitau means that you only are the one who delivered these two brothers. So kuverātmajau baddha-mūrtyaiva yadvat tvayā mocitau bhakti-bhājau kṛtau. And not only did you deliver them from their curse, but bhakti-bhājau kṛtau, you also made them engage in devotional service. So the implication is that if you can do this with these persons who were cursed to stand as trees, then certainly you can do this for me, even though I'm the most fallen. It's again another reminder of the Lord's infinite mercy, and it's another supplication from the Lord that may I also, tathā prema-bhaktiṁ svakāṁ prayaccha. Please, you can give me prema-bhakti too. Now, someone may think that did the Kuveras, the sons of Kuvera, actually get prema-bhakti? It seemed that they were sent back to their homes in the higher planets. But actually, their actual home, their real position, is in the spiritual world as Madhukanta, Snigdhakanta, two Vandis in Golok Vrindavan. We hear this from Gopal Champu and other places. So he's praying like this, tvayā mocitau bhakti-bhājau kṛtau tathā prema-bhaktiṁ. Just like that. They were worshipping you in this form, Balagopal in Vrindavan. So similarly, please give me this kind of prema-bhakti as well. Me prayaccha. Na mokṣe graho asti dāmodareha. Here, and he's using a word here in Vrindavan again, he's very specific about that, very explicit about that. And he's also praying from the Lord that he can be benedicted in the same way. Now the Lord, who is at this point tied up, may be thinking, you're standing here and asking me for prema bhakti, but what about me? I'm completely tied up here. Do you want me to stay tied up forever? The implication is that na mokṣe graho asti dāmodareha. I don't want mercy. I just don't want release just for myself, but also for you. I'm planning to untie you. This is the idea. But when the devotee conquers the Lord with bhakti, then the Lord becomes tied up in a different way. He is tied up in the heart of a devotee. He's imprisoned, as it were, in the heart of the devotee. So this is all implied here. And this example of sons of Kuvera, that the Lord can do the impossible things, and he can give prema bhakti even to me as well. This is the 7th verse. Hare Krishna.